What's good, show trying to the most woke, no joking, I'm gotta give it a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. I know I've been very optimistic and positive about the Panthers picks in the first 5 rounds, but that's about where it ends, bro. And I got a lot to say, and there's a lot I have to get into, so if I don't give these 6th and 7th round picks and these undrafted free agents the respect they deserve, I'm sorry, bro. If y'all watching this video, which I don't even know if y'all are or not, DM me on Twitter. We can talk about it, bro. At Sheltron, same as the channel name, bro. We'll get right into this, bro. I have a lot to say. First of all, with our 6th round pick, honestly, I don't know what we did. After the 5th round, I have no clue what we did, bro. Jermaine Carter, let's go straight down to PIP right now, man. Jermaine Carter, look at this man's draft, his combine page. Look, on the combine page, he looks nice. And you look at his stats, the dude looks nice, but he's called Pee-wee. He's 6 foot 228. Basically, he's kind of an undersized inside linebacker. I don't think he has what it takes to stay upright in the NFL as an 2 or 3 down inside linebacker. He's not fast enough. What was his 40 time? What was his 40 time? Oh, where's it at? What the heck? Doesn't even show his 40 time, but I'm pretty sure his 40 time was not even fast enough for him to move out to the outside linebacker spot. And we don't even need that because we already have Marquise Haynes out there. And I think we're pretty straight on the outside. And we need to get someone on the inside. But, it was a 4.69 40. He can't go to the outside, bro. He's not really the strongest dude to handle inside. And also, he says he doesn't really recognize and diagnose and react to counter plays, play action, boots, all that kind of stuff. So honestly, he has what it takes to be a gunner or a special teams player, but I don't see much else out of him. Look at his stats. You think he's going to be a stud. Big Tim, played at Maryland 4 years. I mean, look at these stats. His career numbers. He has a total of 320 tackles, 9.5 or 29.5 for a loss, 9.5 sacks, 1 interception, return for a touchdown, and then he has a fumble recovery and 8 fumbles forced. You're thinking to yourself, okay, this is a guy who can really produce at the next level. I think he's a depth piece at inside linebacker. Maybe he gets bigger. Maybe he gets recognition, and he can learn from Luke and learn from Thomas Davis in the pass game. Learn to diagnose plays. Those are 2 of the best to learn from the game right now. But right now, I really just don't see him being that guy for us. I don't understand why I picked him up there, because there were some other players I would have picked up there. Y'all know who I would have picked up in the 6th. But let's go down to Andre Smith. We're in a 4.63 40, 19 reps on the bench. That's not too bad. I just don't like that we went linebacker back to back, and we didn't go after Bo Scarborough, even though he dropped to the 7th. I'm gonna do a video on that when I do my next video when I grade the Panthers draft overall. I have a lot to talk about with the Bo Scarborough not getting picked up. And I don't have enough time in this video to do it, bro. But let's let you know, man. When that video comes out, understand I have a lot to say about us not picking up Bo Scarborough and picking up these depth pieces, these special teamers. And I'll say it right now, bro. Marty, I like most of your picks, but it seems like Marty has a penchant for going for athleticism and speed, and not really the what's being projected as like the high talented guys. So he can I don't know, so he can say, hey man, as a GM, I see things that others don't, and if these guys pan out, that's my foresight. That's just me projecting great skill. And he wants to prove that he's smarter than someone else by not going after the people, the names and the talent, and going after speed and athleticism, which isn't always bad, but it seems like he's always trying to prove something. You feel me? I don't know exactly if that's the case, but Andre Smith, he's a hometown guy. I went to North Carolina, but honestly, bro, I just really don't want to see him. Came off a season-ending surgery on his knee, or injury on his knee. Lacks man coverage, which that's okay. We run zone a lot. Can't diagnose and respond to play action fakes. Maybe forced off-field in passing situations. We don't need more run-stuffing linebackers. We don't need run-stuffing. We have a pretty good linebacker core right now. Maybe he grows into something bigger than that. He can learn. But honestly, I see him as another special teams guy. We can get right into Kendrick Norton. This is the guy I actually did talk about in this. I actually go to a little bit more depth. He's 6'3", 314. No, I didn't actually. 6'3", 314. He's a D tackle, kind of like a nose tackle kind of guy. And I actually like this pick. I like this pick, one, because it's so late. 7th round, pick 24 in the 7th round. 520, 525, 40, 30 reps from the bench. That'll get it done. But what this guy is, he's basically a piece in the middle of the line that can really, really stop you. He eats up blocks, basically. He's not gonna push the pocket as a guy on the inside, but he will eat up 2 blocks. He's a big guy who can take up a gap, and he's gonna maintain that gap. So, and the thing about that is that his importance isn't about him. Really, it's about his role he's gonna play. Because even if he's in the game, you're gonna think, okay, so we have 2K Short and we have Dontari Poe. So as a lineman, as an offensive lineman, you're thinking, okay, once one of those guys are out, it's an off play for us. We can rest a little bit. We don't have to deal with these double teams and worry about one of these guys being on an island. But if we have Kendrick Norton in there, for either one of them, he's still gonna eat up a double team, which leaves Dontari Poe or KK Short off on a single coverage, off on a single a one-on-one with a lineman. And then you also have Julius Peppers on one side, possibly Marquise Haynes. I mean, we have a lot of guys out there who can really work it for on the front 7, but specifically on the front 4, in the trenches. So I like this guy. I like this pick a lot for the 7th round pick 24 because he's not gonna be like an every down kind of guy, but he's a good space filler. When we need a sub, if someone gets tired, we can put him in, and there's no like production really lost on that front line because they're gonna still have to work. It's not gonna be any off plays with him. So I like him there. Taylor Hearn, I did do a little write up on him. Look, he's 6'5", 320. He has good size, but he only had 18 reps on the bench. Bro, 18 on the bench, I don't like that. 5'4", 40. I mean, he's not gonna be pulling or anything. So he has a kind of a slow to like just decent pull. I just got a DM from these guys. I might be on the Panther podcast, Panther Nation podcast later today. Check them out for sure. Like I said, he's decent but inconsistent in his blocks. Lower body fundamentals seem to be lacking. And it's the same with our other undrafted free agent guy, Brendan Mahone, who's 6'4", 320. Look, man, they're just inconsistent backups with room to grow. They're not starter guys. You can probably put them in situations or if someone's tired, but they're not guys who are going to change culture, which, I mean, you're not going to expect that from them. But honestly, with the picks we have, we really could have gone a different direction. And I'm looking at Bo Scarborough. Look, man, I don't keep saying it. I'm going to keep being salty about it. I don't care if you're tired of hearing me say it. I know most of y'all aren't happy about that either, bro. But yeah, he's projected to go to like the 5th or 6th round. But honestly, about here sounds about right. Be real with you. Brendan Mahone, talk about him. Basically the same kind of thing, man. Inconsistent. Good upside, but only decent in real practicality. Then there's Reggie Bonnafon, who a lot of y'all were telling me, yo, man, you got to check out our undrafted free agent running back, bro. I know we didn't get Bo, but we got a running back, bro, out of Louisville. Look, man, he's 6'3", 212. He's a quarterback, receiver, running back, which means to me he's another Joe Webb. He's a positionless athlete. This guy doesn't really have a position. He's an athlete, which isn't that basically Curtis Samuel at this point? I don't know, man. Look, as a rusher, he had 215 rush attempts, 805 yards, average 3.7, 12 touchdowns. As a receiver, he had 44 receptions, 446 yards, 6 touchdowns. That's not too bad, bro. 18 touchdowns from scrimmage. But like I said, he also played quarterback. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you have him at receiver or running back, like if he's going out for routes or whatever, he can read defenses, right? As a former quarterback, it's kind of cool that he played quarterback a little bit so he can read defenses, especially at the college level. And like, okay, so he can read the defense and do pretty well, right? I mean, his 2 years he played quarterback. His first year he had a 50.8 completion percentage and went 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and had a 7.2 average yards per attempt. Okay, bro. And his sophomore year, he went 14 for 24, which is 58%. But he also had 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. He had a 144.7 QBR. But that's probably more to do with his completion rate than anything else, bro. I'm not feeling this guy. I mean, he'll be a good, I don't know, a utility piece. Maybe an end-around and screen type guy. I don't see him making the roster, bro, because, I mean, not as a receiver. Maybe a running back, but we have to get rid of Fozzie for that. I mean, we already have Cap. We already have McCaffrey, Cap, Fozzie, and then we wouldn't keep this Reggie guy. I don't know. I see him as another special teams guy. Could grow into something else. But I'm also not sold on Cap, so I mean, there's that to take into account. And then we have Kyle Allen, the guy who started off at Texas A&M, went to Houston. This guy's actually kind of interesting to me, so let's go on PIP one more time, bro. This guy has some pretty interesting stats. I'm just going to go over his total numbers because I don't have a lot of time in this video. I hate giving y'all long videos. Look, so he had 358 completions, 580 attempts, so 61% completion rate. That's not bad. Basically 62%. He had 4,200 yards, almost 4,300 yards, average of 7.4 per attempt. That's not that great for me. That's a check down master. I don't like that a lot. But he also had a 37-18 touchdown to interception ratio, which also is not good, bro. Not terrible, but not great. Kyle Allen, he's actually interesting to me. I'm not too down on this guy. We'll see what he does. See how he does. I'm not too down on him, bro. But honestly, when it comes down to these 6th, 7th round picks, I know I missed one lineman. I missed a lineman. Who was it? Let's go ahead and see who the lineman was. It was no, I talked about Norton, didn't I? There was someone I didn't talk about. Who was it, bro? It was oh yeah, Chris Fry out of Michigan State. I don't care, bro. I talk about too many linebackers. I do not care at this point. The first 5 rounds were good. First 3 rounds, really good. 5th round, I mean, I don't understand what we're doing here, bro. More linebackers, and then we don't address our offensive line until undrafted free agents. Our O-line was like our 3rd or 4th biggest need, and we don't address that until, and we're gonna get a bunch of linebackers? We want linebackers, but we can't address our O-line to protect Cam? Okay, bro. Or running backs? Okay, bro. Especially when Bo's in the 7th round. Okay, bro. Yo, when I do my draft, full draft grade, which may come out later tonight, bro, look out for that video. I'm gonna get a lot more in depth. I just want to go over all these players we took, so I can make sure I gave them the due diligence, gave them the respect they deserved. Which, I mean, come on now. But when I do my actual full draft grade, I can get more in depth of what I really feel about the draft as a whole. But what do y'all think about these late round picks and these undrafted free agents, man? Let me know in the comments below, man. You already know, dude, that like button, man. I got a button right here, subscribe. Button right here for you to watch more videos. Namaste. Back sooner than you think, man.